Good morning, everybody. This is the first podcast that I have actually done since Christmas. I hope everyone had an amazing time with family, friends, drank too much, ate too much. Do you know, I just can't, honestly, by the way, we'll get into my weekly figures in a minute. But I thought, right, yesterday, I'm going to be good. I'm not going to have a beer. Didn't have a beer. And then I think, do you know what? I'm not going to have naughty food. And then last night, watching the darts, what did I do? Bring this massive, big cheese and biscuits, every single sort of cheese you could think of. And honestly, as soon as I finish this, I am going for a 5 mile run. I just feel bloated. I feel bloated. And I'm like, I felt so guilty this morning when I woke up and I was like, what did I eat last night? Anyway, January. And just really quickly, I had a bet with my sons last time. This time last year, I said, bet you any money that I can get a six-pack by the end of next year. I was like, all right, Dad. I said, how much do you want to bet? And they said, £100. And so I bet the kids £100 each. And so New Year's Day, inevitably, I have to give them £100. Just like, why did I do that? Why? Anyway, so I hope everyone's had a great time. I don't know about you, but at this point, I want to hit the ground running in 2025. So I'm trying to take a couple of hours just today and tomorrow, just to plan out how I'm going to hit 2025, what I'm going to do, etc. Right. If you haven't done so already, join my newsletter, mrselfstorage.com, a free daily newsletter. Every now and again, I'll try to sell you a course. The course is really good. It's open until the 2nd of January, and then the price is going, but we'll talk about it another time. I'll put a link in the show notes for you if you want to join it. It's really good. That's all I've got to say about it. Right, let's get into the weekly figures, and I'm trying to rattle through these really quickly because I got a lot to do today. The kids have gone bowling, and so I've got the morning to work. Right, so last week it was actually pretty goddamn good from a quotes point of view. It was good from quotes. It was good for net square foot. We was 500 net square foot up, and it was okay for conversions given the fact that it's a festive period. So we did 75 quotes of the Stormore branches, don't include Bever 24, plus 500 up. We did 14 reservations. Reservations so far this week? Yeah, we did 14 reservations. That's a conversion rate of 19%. We did 15 move-ins. That's a conversion rate of 20%. So because of a festive period, I don't actually think that's too bad. Money-wise, because bank holidays and stuff, we hardly took any money. Overall, we took 17,068, but I think next week it'll be like, I reckon, 860, about 70 grand, I think we'll take next week, this week coming up. Well, mind you, we might not do because it's bank holidays again, so, but it'll catch up. Right, so last week we had 190 website visitors. Again, not too bad. Was that new? Yeah, 190 website visitors. We had 70 quotes across the. Was it 7? Oh, I think I've done this wrong. No, I didn't. 70 quotes, yeah. So 70 quotes against Stormores. And obviously we don't include Beverly's. We had 5 at Beverly. So 190 quotes. That's 37% of our website visitors actually got a quote. That is unbelievable. We aim for 20%, so we're well above schedule there. We did 12 reservations from the 70 quotes. So we reserved 17 people. But like I say, we do normally aim for 25%, but because of a festive period, I can understand it. Overall, 6% of our website visitors actually reserved. And I think that's bloody good considering it's Christmas. We aim for anything above 5%, which is really good. We've done the revenue. Who got the most reservations? It was online. Because of the time of year, our website is still working, even though we're not. We had 4 reservations online, which was 29% of our reservations came online, which is really good. Right, quickly, Willoughby, 16 quotes, 5 reservations, conversion rate of 31%. We had 4 move-ins, conversion rate of 25%, 375 moved in, 415 moved out. So we're negative 40. Take that, that's all right. This time of year, like I think it was last year or the year before, during the Christmas period when we wasn't open. Oh my God, we came back to empty rooms all over the place. We've got 346 internal rooms occupied, 45 containers. We're 78.57% occupied. I don't think that's too bad in December. And then we can slowly start ramping it up next year, which will be good. Average insurance, 6,750. 650 square foot due to move in this next week and 385 out. So we should have a good week at Willoughby. Clough Road, 20 quotes, only 2 reservations, that's 10%. 2 move-ins, 10%. 100 square foot moved in, nobody moved out, so we're 100 square foot up, which is good. 4,500 average insurance. We got 1 move-in this week due, and we got 3 move-outs due. We're due to be net 125 down overall. Beverley, 5 quotes, 2 reservations, 40% conversion rate. Conversion rate there. We had 1 move-in, so that's 20% conversion rate. 80 square foot moved in, nobody moved out. So we're up 80 square foot. We're 83.41% occupied, £7,000 average insurance. Not very busy this week. 1 move in, 50 square foot, 1 move out for 35 square foot. Wrexham, 5 quotes, 2 reservations. That's a 40% conversion. 2 move-ins. That's a 40% conversion. £3,000 average insurance sold this week. 210 square foot moved in. 160 moved out. 75 square foot due to move in this next week. Nobody due to move out. Mansfield. Actually, Mansfield was... I thought it was negative, but it wasn't. 23 quotes, 3 reservations. That is 13% conversion. 5 move-ins. That's a 22% conversion. And we moved in 970. We moved out 820. So that's 150 net result up. 79.75% occupied. First phase. We've just ordered phase 2, I think. I'll have to check. We've got 1 move-in due this week for 100 square foot and 475 to move out. So that's a bit disappointing. Glasgow. There is a disappointing part of Glasgow here. I'm out of quotes, 6. 1 reservation. So that's a conversion rate of 17%. No move-in, so no conversion rate. Although somebody, no reservations, so that's 0% conversion, and 1 move-in, so that's a 17% conversion on the move-ins. 160 square foot up, 0 square foot out. So it was up 160 square foot. We've got 1 rooms, so we netted 1 room. We've got 38 containers total. We're 80.85% full on the first phase there, but this is a negative. No move-ins next week and 3 move-outs for 480 square foot. So we could take a hit next week. That's it, my friends. Right. I love you. I appreciate you. And we'll talk again tomorrow. Hopefully, if I get time to do a podcast, I will do a podcast on New Year's Eve. All right, my friends, I love you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of this channel. I've got some big plans for a new YouTube channel next year when I'm going to do a deep dive, because I always get questions asked about what is a good location. How do you know if it's a good location? And so I'm going to give loads of examples. I'm going to actually drive to these places, record a YouTube channel and go do a deep dive, exactly what I would normally do, rating it out of 10 or something, and see if it's a good site, bad site, etc. We're going to start with a site where I have actually put in an offer and it's been accepted. And so in the new year, I'm driving up there. Hopefully the channel will get done quickly. And we're going to have a videographer and everything. And I'll tell you more about it in the new year anyway. All right, my friends, I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow.